Hey, good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Everyone, good to see you. December 2nd, and we are looking at agendas for next Wednesday, January the 7th. Tanya, you in control today? You got it. Take it over.
I have two agendas and I'm going to go over the regular one first. Okay, so first we have appointments. First appointment is a resignation and to the Emergency Communications Community Advisory Board, and that's for District 2. Next one will be a reappointment to the Sheriff's Civil Service Board for District 3. Next item will be a reappointment to the Solid Waste Management Committee, and that'll be all districts. And that is for that'll be coming as a recommendation from the city of Wichita, of course, for the first class city position. Okay, then the next three items are actual reappointments to the Planning Commission. And so that'll be for District 2, District 3, and District 4. Next item is a reappointment to the Public Building Commission, and that's for District 2. Next item then is an appointment to the Food and Farm Council, and that will be for District. Okay, then we're getting into new business. First item is a zone change in the county from rural residential to land unit development to create a mulvane sand land unit development at the northeast corner of South Oliver Street and 811th Street North. Oh, excuse me, south. Thank you for that correction. Okay, so that was requested to be deferred to the commission on December 3rd, and then it was requested again to be deferred to this. So you'll see that then on the 7th. Okay, next item is an exciting item, and that's to appoint city and county appraiser. And then we'll have the board of bids and contracts. And so we've got three items for that. The first item is a records management system for risk management claims. A second item is HR success factors and HR payroll system. So that's moving that contract to be in line with all SAP success factors. So that's just a consolidation of that particular contract. And then the third item is an IT consulting services. And then we get into a whole bunch of consent items. Okay. So the first one then is a temporary construction easement and one right-of-way easement for a culvert replacement project on hillside between 71st and 79th Street South. And the cost of that is $2,780. Next item then is a temporary construction easement and one right-of-way easement for county shoulder project at Ridge Road between 69th and 95th Street North. Cost of that is $3,200. Okay, next item then is a zone change request in the county. We're going to go from rural residential to general commercial with protective overlay, and that's located on the northeast corner of North 95th Street East. That's at North Webb Road and Highway K254, and that's in District 1. Okay, next item then is a vacation request in the county to vacate platters text on property zone rural residential. And so that's located at North Maze Road and roughly 2,000 feet north of West 53rd Street.
Okay, I have a quick question. Lynn, can you help just clarify what vacating platters text? What is that exactly?
That actually is a very general statement. In your backups, you'll see that in particular, this is referring to clarification of the need for a letter of map revision for floodplain. It wasn't very clear. The intention wasn't very clear, but not the entire subdivision is covered in a floodplain. So it just clarifies and says that the only that portion that is in a floodplain requires that letter of map revision.
Okay, that's helpful. Thanks, Lynn.
Okay, next item then is a resolution modifying Sedgwick County Code to reflect revisions to the membership of the Juvenile Corrections Advisory Board. Just to give a little information to that, the advisory board voted to revise the membership terms of the youth position. So they're rescinding the age requirement and giving priority to any individual with justice system involvement there. Okay, next item then is to consider acceptance of a donation to the Suicide Prevention Coalition. That's a donation of $100 there. Okay, next item is consideration of the 2026 grant for funding list. Lindsay sent out some information on that via email. I counted up there were 48 grants listed, and Lindsay, I'll kind of come to you if there's anything you want to add to that item.
No, you might remember this is a new change from the policy that you all adopted earlier, well, in 2025, not earlier this year. And so this is the first time we're doing it on an annual basis. These are routine recurring grants that right now take up a lot of time on your agenda and also create a lot of time challenges for our departments just to come for these recurring things. And so this was something that we worked with Forbes Mazars to craft procedure that would make sense. And in this case, this is what they were totally comfortable with, and it speeds things up for our departments. Obviously, no money will ever be accepted without you being made aware that it's there, but this is the first time we're implementing this fully.
Yep.
We're happy to come talk to you about any of these things. And of course, as grants come through, if there are any you want to make sure you have special notification of, let us know.
Thank you. Not that I think this would happen, but if we have questions or concerns or we need to pull one of those off, is that possible to do that?
Absolutely.
Okay, next item is, I think this is, we did this year to year, but this is a consideration of the Child Advocacy Center funding agreement for calendar year 2026. This is the same funding we provided last year, but the agreement is for $215,000. Okay, next item then is 2026 aging meal levy contract with Pure Foods. They go by Mom's Meals. And this is a contract for in-home and community services for older adults. Okay. Next item then is a request for acting assignment. This is for the Division Director of Public Services while we look for someone to come and fill that position. Next item is just a request to hire a Director of IT Security of grade minimum. Okay. Next item is exception to the policy for sick leave. This is for retiring temporary sick leave payments. I think the editor talked about. Okay. Next item is a retail cereal malt beverage license application for this quick shop that's located at East 47th Street, South Wichita. Okay, and then the next three items are plats at one in District 5, Portland Edition, District 4, Miller and Blazer Edition, and then District 4, which is the Western Woods Edition. And then we've got three final plats, District 3, Stage 2 Estates, District 5, Surrounding Meadows, and then District 3, Plat Summers Edition. And then the other items are just regular routine, which is the bill check registers, payroll check registers. And then we do have an executive session.
Any questions on the county agenda? Nicole, do you have anything on the county announcements you wanted to?
No
Okay.
worries, all good. Yes, I do have a couple things. Wanted to do a reminder that Real Christmas Tree Recycling is open and taking trees. That is going through January 23rd. I dropped off my real tree this weekend, and I wanted to give a quick shout out to remind folks to take their lights off, because if they don't, then it messes up machines and it's just not good for the process. So please remember to take your lights off. The other things on our list is Comcare has produced a couple videos on seasonal affective disorder. So we'll show one of those. And then the Douglas Tag office is going to expand its hours. They're going to open earlier at 7 a.m. To allow for more processing of information. And that will begin January 5th. So we'll talk about that too. And that's what I had.
Okay. Questions there? Okay, fire district agenda?
We've got one item, and that is a charitable donation to, Station 37, which is built. That's it. No executive session.
Okay, questions in fire? Okay, anything else we need to discuss before we finish up for the day?
Can I add one thing? I'm so sorry. So I did just want to make sure that you all saw the note about the fire district transfer of 5.1 million. So that was in large part because they have a $5 million contingency that we had to access a little bit earlier this year for some overtime. Plus there were equipment that was planned to be received this year that was not. And so we had debt payments scheduled for that. That left excess budget authority. There's plenty of cash in that fund. Again, this allows us to get that out and set in a special fund to almost give the fire district kind of a cushion for any building CIPs, equipment purchases, anything you all want to authorize going forward. So I just want to make clear that was something that you all had delegated to me. I wanted to let you know that that was used and why. And there's plenty of details in that email, but more than happy to come and see you if there's anything else. And we will have more year-end transfers on your 14th agenda. So just be prepared for that.
Yes.
Sorry, Don. Thank you.
Easy. All right, anything else? I think we're good. Again, Happy New Year, everybody. Great day.